Hello everyone, and welcome to News 24. So today I'm going to tell you about the Indonesian news day. So let's get started. Did you know that the rate of deforestation has increased rapidly today? Well, according to BBC News, Indonesia is claimed to be the country that has the highest rate of deforestation, which is the act of cut or burn down the forest to become a clear land in the world. Between the years of 2000 and 2012, Indonesia has lost about 38% of its land. Deforestation happened especially in Renu, the province of Indonesia. Renu is one of the richest provinces of Indonesia because of the natural resources. The reason of the disappearance of the forest is that people use for their benefits such as fuel plantation, oil palm, and paper development. Many scientists suppose that deforestation will gain greenhouse emission, that is, a gas in atmosphere that takes in and releases radiation and will create all animals that live there will be separate from a wildlife. Deforestation causes the land to get hotter and build more carbon dioxide by burning the trees. This will affect on making smoke into the air and travels to other countries, for instance, Malaysia and Singapore. Scientists also study that Indonesia will have a dry season, even drier, and let out more carbon due to El Nino, a short-term change in the climate of the Pacific Ocean around the equator. This can form heavy air pollution from a forest fire. Pollution is something that all people should reconsider why in today's world people create more and more pollution, such as making more smokes, throwing garbage on the ground, and wasted chemicals into a river. People should assist each other to clean out this mess that we have developed and return things back to the way it was. The major situation in Indonesia is deforestation, but the reason that has to reduce it is the increase of population. In conclusion, Indonesia has the highest rate of deforestation. And right now, we're going to interview one of the students from MUIC. So let's go see her. What do you think about that? What might happen in the future for deforestation?
I think in the future there are many effects that are going to happen. First of all is water cycle. When forests are being destroyed, it can eventually affect rivers, streams and lakes because a large part of the water that circulates in the forest remain inside the plants, and some of these will be transpired into the atmosphere as well. So if this process is broken, rivers, streams and lakes will be dried up. Secondly is loss of biodiversity. Many wonderful species of animals have been lost, and some of them are endangered due to the destruction of their habitats. And did you know that 12% of mammals around the world are living in Indonesia? So if these affect these animals, then it's a huge tragedy.
That's interesting. So how can we improve this situation?
First of all is corporations and marketing. For example, the paper company, they can introduce the zero deforestation policies that require suppliers to produce commodities such as timber and paper fiber in a way that has minimal impact on the natural forest. Secondly is sustainable consumer. As a consumer, you have the power to put pressure on the companies that have bad environmental practices. This is a significant solution to ending worldwide deforestation.
And today we have a special guest today, so let's go meet him. Okay, so I have a question for you. How can government change in this deforestation?
Actually, the government has the authority to create or generate more sustainable system or process in countering all these problems. So deforestation actually is opening up more land or creating more space for agricultural and industrial use. So the government has to come up or implement or even emphasize more rules and regulations, including laws, to solve all this situation, this problem. So the biggest problem is also concerns the whole world globally. is the problem of ecological disaster and also the environmental problem. So it affects the whole world. So actually the government should emphasize more strict rules banning cutting down timbers or trees, and so and grow more to supplement what we have lost actually.
Is there any way to make a product without trees?
That is a very good question, and to answer that question, one must think what you call globally. There's new what you call technologies, there's new innovations, there's new chemical solutions for many things to support human activities and life. So maybe not now, maybe not in this century, maybe in the next century that inventors and scientists will be able to come up with a substitution for using trees to make papers or pulp or anything of that sort. I think maybe there will be in the future some what you call physical solution, but maybe not in this century, not as yet.